One of the things we've been talking about of late is that everything has to be paid for twice. So when you think about that, you're like, what is Baba talking about?
Yeah.
Everything has to be paid for twice.
2 times.
2 times. And when I say that, what I mean is that there's the first price, and that's the price that you pay for the thing, right? Say I love books. You go to the bookstore or you go on Amazon and you're like, oh my goodness, it's like Christmas every day. Did you know so-and-so just came out with a new book? I can't wait. And you click the button, right? That's the first price.
That's the price, yes.
That's the first price. Now, then it gets shipped to you and you're so excited and you open it up and you pull out the big novel and then look at the cover and you can't wait to get started, right? But what's facing you at that point? What's facing you at that point is the amount of hours that it's going to take you to actually read that novel.
Yes, so that's
the second price.
Yeah. That's the cost, right?
Yeah.
So most people go through life fully intending to, well, you have some people who don't want to have to pay for anything, right? And we understand that as being like, that's a sign of like a stunted growth, because children really believe, you know what would be the best thing? Is if everything was free.
Right.
And I get to be a grown up.
Everything's
I gonna
free.
make everything free, right?
Yeah.
That's what babies do. We expect that from them, right? But as you grow and you develop, you are fully cognizant that there is a price that you must pay for things. And so you decide, you know, do I want to pay the price for this? Do I want to pay the price for that? But what very few people do is think about, do I want to pay the cost? Do I want to pay that second price for it?
Right.
Okay. So for instance, maybe you purchased a class by this amazing couple.
What? Could it be the Infinite Couple?
It was the Infinite Couple.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
I can't wait. That is so
bought
awesome.
It.
That's good stuff.
Congratulations. That was just the first price.
Yeah.
Right? There's a second one. And that is the cost of doing the work.
Doing the work.
The cost of taking the actions. The cost of watching and listening and taking notes and transforming and engaging with it. That is the cost.
Actually
and that
doing
is
a thing.
That's usually the part that gets like,
yeah, because we're real good at first cost, right? First price. It's like, man, what is my price for this? I got this. It was on sale. It's only cost this much. Okay. Well, you know, you bought the dirt, you bought the seeds, you got the wood, you're going to make your square foot garden or whatever it is. That's all first price, first cost. The second cost is digging in the dirt, planting the seeds, watering them, caring for them,
over and over
again until they, you know, develop roots that go down and then sprouts that come up, and then those sprouts actually mature. And then when you eat the corn or the tomato or the strawberries or whatever it is, then you know you've paid the second price for that.
And there's always a second price, even when you get someone else to do so maybe you say, well, I'll get all of the stuff and then I'll get somebody else to do the actual gardening so I can avoid paying that second price. Well, then you're going to have to pay the second price by cooking the food. Well, I'm going to get a chef to cook the food. Okay, well, then you'll have to pay the second price by actually eating the food. But at some place, it's kind of like when we were watching, what was it, Doctor Strange, where he says at some point it all comes due, right?
Yeah.
At some point, you're going to have to pay that second price. And the tendency and the desire to say, I'm just going to pay the first one, and because I paid the first one, I shouldn't have to pay the second one, is why people stay stuck.
Right.
It's why you don't see the results in your life that you want to see. It's the thing that gets in the way. It's the thing that trips you up is, well, I did this part. I didn't think about that I was going to have to also do this second part, this second thing that it was going to be required of me.
The second price always comes.
I wasn't thinking about that.
Right, you weren't thinking about that. Well, you know, we have a whole culture that supports first price.
Yes.
First price. All you need to do is get the thing. All you need to do is, man, you can get this brand new dishwasher. It scrubs pots. It does everything. That's all you need to do. And magically, you have all that time returned to you because you paid the first price.
Exactly.
But what's the second price of a new dishwasher? You're going to have to fill that bad boy with dirty dishes. You're going to have to put the soap in, and when the cycle has run, you're going to have to take those dishes out and put them away.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, you see them, oh, the cool washing machine. You see it, man, only uses this much water. It only costs this much. And you go, yes, first price, sign me up. Here's my credit card. Install that bad boy. But you know what the second price is? Carrying the laundry down the hall, putting the laundry in the machine, turning the machine on, waiting for the stuff to come out, putting that in the dryer, taking those out of the dryer, folding it up and putting it away. All of that is second cost.
Second cost. You have to count the second cost, and you have to not just count it, but you want to be willing to pay it. Now, here's something interesting. There's also the cost of receiving.
Yes.
So it's not just when you're trying to do something or changing or anything, but I know we're early in the year yet. Some of you guys have made like some kind of resolutions, or let's not call them resolutions. Maybe they've been declarations or promises to yourself about what you want this year, right? You are fully invested. Like, I want to have this. This is my year. And I'm going to have this. I'm going to do this, and so you're fully wanting that, right? Do you know that there is a cost to receive?
Yes, a cost to receive.
And it's the cost to receive that is, again, another type of second cost that you don't count. You don't think about it.
Yeah, you don't think about it. Well, many times what happens is you're asking for things that you have no real expectation that you're going to get that. Right?
Or at least not quickly.
Yeah.
You actually think that by asking for it, what you're not doing is accounting for the fact that you have no control of when it shows up. Now, when we say you don't have any control over when it shows up, most people think, right, because it could take 6 months, it could take a year, it could take 5 years, yes, but it could also be tomorrow.
This afternoon.
And so if it's tomorrow, or if it's this afternoon, what position are you in when it comes to receiving? You see, like, for instance, let's say you want love, because everybody comes to us to talk about love, right?
Right, yeah.
You want love, and you're like, oh my gosh, I would love it if I could find someone. So the universe starts sending you that because that's what you desire, but you keep saying you don't have time. Oh man, somebody invited me to this party. No, I can't go. I can't because I just got so many things. Oh, this is a bad day. I got to wash my hair. Oh, not today. Oh, this is not good. Okay, I'll go, but while I'm there, I'm going to have to work. You know what you're not in the position to do to receive. Right. You said you wanted it, and now that it's trying to make its way into your life, you keep saying, because I'm not ready yet.
Not a good time. I'm not ready. I'm not ready. I'm not ready.
I'm not ready to receive. Recently, Baba and I have been talking about we wanted to move. And so we thought we were going to do it one way, and then something came up, and so Baba said, let's do it this way instead. And so I was like, okay. And so I said, if you find something and you think it works, you think it's what we love, just get it. Just get it. I'm sure it'll be fine. It'll be fabulous. And he said, that's a great idea. And he did exactly that. He did exactly that. Within less than 24 hours from the conversation, he got us a new house.
Right.
Now, you know what comes with receiving a new home? You have to set up the utilities. You have to change all your mail. You've got to change your housekeepers and your landscapers and get a new pool guy, or tell the pool guy a new location. You've got to get new groomers, or tell the groomers where you are now. In other words, all the things that you were sitting in your house, just sitting in the house, chilling, hanging, doing whatever,
so
right?
I want to move one day.
I want to move. Let's move. Let's get something bigger. We need a bigger home, right?
Yep.
But are you in the position, are you prepared for the actual receipt of that thing? Because the receiving of that thing, we got to get movers, and we've got to get this, and we got to get that, and because this home is bigger than the home we have now, that means more furniture. We have to hire an interior decorator. All sorts of things that are involved.
Second cost. Right.
Second cost to receiving.